Hey guys, so how you all doing? I wanted to continue with the last video I made and how super critical 7 number is for us guys. There is no such thing as darkness. It is all about light. The twisting and manipulation of light. There is no difference between religion and science. We have synthesized science. They twist, they confuse you so much that you don't know that it is exactly like religion, and it is based on number 7 guys. Yes, everything is based on number 7. After a long time, after a lot of research, we have finally joined and synthesized religion is based on 7. So is science guys, so are you. Your whole body is based on 7. 7 atomic number, right? Nitrogen. I have already made a video before Lucifer met me, but after he threw the light and showed my all the problems that he created, I digged further and it is all true, guys. There is no such thing as darkness. He is a very ancient being who knew how to manipulate light through nitrogen. So as we can see, I want to compare, like there is the same power that controls religion is the same power that created the entire science, is the same power that created you guys, and it is all based on 7. We are lacking the power of 7. He is manipulating and he is stopping 7 from coming to our body. I just took this from chat gpt. I have already covered this, but as you can see, I have already told you many times that I am seeing 7 everywhere. As you can see, 7 is sacred in all religions guys. I just took this from chat gpt, a brief overview. In Christianity, the Bible mentions the number 7 over 700 times, symbolizing completion and perfection. 7 days of creation with God resting on the seventh day. The Jesus Christ got the importance of forgiving others 70 times 7 times. The book of Revelation speaks of 7 churches, 7 spirits, 7 seals, 7 trumpets, 7 bowls. Even in Islam, 7 heavens in Islamic cosmology, with each level inhabited by different beings. Muslims walk around the Kaaba in Mecca 7 times during the Hajj pilgrimage. There are 7 verses in the first chapter of Quran. 7 sleepers of Ephesus, a story of a young man who sought refuge in a cave. As in Hinduism, 7 chakras. The universe is said to be made of 7 higher and lower worlds. In the Rig Veda, one of the oldest Hindu scriptures, mentions Saptarishis. The Hindu wedding ceremony includes the Satabdi, 7 steps taken by the bride and groom. In Sikhism, number 7 can be seen as a symbol of completeness or perfection. Buddhism, there are 7 factors of enlightenment, which are mental qualities developed on the path of nirvana. The Buddha is said to have walked 7 steps at his birth, symbolize spiritual. The 7, while the number 7 has different meaning and significance within each religious tradition, it is interesting to see how it appears throughout the spiritual world as a symbol of completion, balance, and spiritual growth. As we have already discussed, how 7 plays a critical role in all religion because all religion was created by the same dude, right? Lucifer, the snake being. So he put 7 everywhere in religion, but what we know guys, science is also based on number 7. You are based on number 7. The 7 number in religion, mythology, and Freemason. We have covered it. I just want to cover it quickly. Even in Jewish guys, in Jewish religion, everything, even in Freemasonry, even in Theosophy, everything in Theosophy, 7 root rays, right? Helena Blavatsky, she was all about 7. In Quran, you already know it, but I just want to quickly cover the religious aspect and connect it to science, because there is endless useless mindless debate on, right, how science is different from religion. Today we will put to stop and move on. There are so many greater things to do guys. Nitrogen guys, atomic number 7, right? Element 7, super duper critical. This has some properties to absorb light. This is light itself. Nitrogen is one of the primary nutrients critical for the survival of all living organism. Although nitrogen is very abundant in the atmosphere, it is largely inaccessible in this form to most organism. Bullshit. Sorry, no bleep, because they have switched off the genes that is responsible for synthesis of nitrogen, guys. If you could synthesize nitrogen, because 71% is nitrogen all over around you, because God created this 21%. I have already said it. Great oxygenation. Even there was no oxygen on earth, guys. All your happiness, all your good hormones, melatonin, serotonin, norepinephrine, ephedrine, right, dopamine, everything comes in the absence of oxygen. Anaerobic bacteria. So oxygen is not your friend. You are a fungus breathing oxygen. Nitrogen, guys, everything is nitrogen. If we could synthesize nitrogen, I will not be making this video. You will not be listening. Only reason we are suffering on planet earth, only reason you are working, have a bank account, you are a slave to the system, you are in the matrix, is because of they have switched off the synthesis of nitrogen. Number 7, guys, it is super critical for you to understand nitrogen, because you should I will just uh, explain this more. Just read this out. Nitrogen is so vital because it is a major component of chlorophyll. You see, the compound by which plant use sunlight energy to produce sugar from water and carbon dioxide. It is also a major component of amino acid, the building blocks of protein. Without proteins, plant wither and dry. As I said it many times, proteins are nothing but nitrogen, guys. Nitrogen is a component of energy transfer compound side adenosine triphosphate. As you can see, your currency runs on nitrogen, but there is another Lucifer in your body called phosphorus. There is phosphorus itself is not bad. It's the properties he knows how to manipulate nitrogen through phosphorus. That I will make a separate video, because why phosphorus, right? That is I will make because that is a very super critical information which requires a separate video in itself. As I said, this is very like we need to compress all the information into one, so that we can move on to other big things, right? So when you look into this society and the world, you feel like, oh, it's so confusing, order out of chaos. No, guys, everything is 7. The entire pharma industry runs on 7, or lack thereof of 7 in your body. Top, we will dissect it so that there is no debate whatsoever about number 7 and nitrogen, and how they are controlling and manipulating you. It is when you have headache, when you have diabetes, when you have blood pressure, when you have cancer, when you have anything, all the thousands of disease they have invented, it is related to only one thing, guys: nitrogen. Top 20 drugs were, see how much billions they have made, because the aliens have switched off nitrogen synthesis. It is, I have found out, I was doing lot of genetic research. It is chromosome 22, guys. I will create a separate video. Comp gene, right? So there are certain genes, we know 90% of the genes are junk DNA. So there are certain genes that Lucifer has switched off in your body. So you are unable to synthesize. If you was able to synthesize, the entire pharma industry will stop yesterday. Let's see what their number 1 drug is. Yes, Pfizer, Comirnaty. See how much they made, 36.8 billion. Let's see what it contains. Comirnaty chemical formula, nitrogen. And you see, solve the magic sauce in the Moderna mRNA. Again, if I say this, they might remove this video, guys. So I'm just waiting for a few days. I don't know how long, because so many videos they have removed as soon as I say this max word. So as you can see, the number 1 selling drug has this I will quickly go to, the number 2 is this Humira, but I have seen the Wikipedia, they are giving a quick review. Best selling pharmaceutical drugs in America, it is actually in the world, adalimumab. You remember the apaxiban, etanercept, receipt of, let's see what these all contains, right? As I said, today we will stop everything, guys. Adalimumab, nitrogen, adalimumab chemical formula. You can research more. It has, uh, they are confusing it, they are not giving it number 2, number 3 most sold drug in the world, apaxiban, nitrogen. It is all properties of nitrogen that they are manipulating, guys. Etanercept, nitrogen. Ustekinumab, they are not giving it, so I have research of ustekinumab in the images. As you see, nitrogen. Pembrolizumab, they are not given it, as you see, nitrogen. Now let's see all the drugs. I am just taking the top 5, but if you see all, any, you can take all, any drugs, it is all contains nitrogen, guys. Everything is nitrogen. The list goes on and on and on. Like 99% of all the drugs in the world contains nitrogen. Let's see what CIA's favorite source of income contains. Cocaine, right? Nitrogen. Fentanyl, the America is getting destroyed by fentanyl epidemic. They know exactly what they are doing. If it was anything else like gold or anything, calcium, potassium, you will not take it, you will not become addict, guys. You are becoming addicted to God's light energy. Do you see what these people are doing? Cocaine is nothing, it is addiction of light which they are manipulating. They are giving you light on tap basis. You get addicted too much and then you simply die because it is not getting synthesized. You are rerouting nitrogen. You are finding an easy way out, right? But we all need nitrogen, guys. It doesn't matter if you are a mafia or a drug addict or a drug dealer. Everything is based on nitrogen. Fentanyl, nitrogen. Carfentanil, even 1,000 million times more powerful. Nitrogen. Heroin, nitrogen. For this, the CIA destroyed Afghanistan, right? So you see, every CIA runs on nitrogen. Every other Hollywood movie, you hear about C4, right? C4, all explosion, fertilizer is an that is why fertilizer they use at explosive. The chemical composition of a C4 explosive is C30H47N30. I see, nitrogen. Even in conspiracy, some people, we all talk about DMT, right? DMT gives you high, gives you spiritual. What is this DMT? It is nitrogen, guys. Amine. You see, dimethyltryptamine, amino, nitrogen. Recreational drug use. Why do you think humans are crazy about recreational? It is to synthesize nitrogen, number 7. You shouldn't feel bad. Like, I mean, people hate drug addicts, like in America I see, but they shouldn't be hated, guys. We all are suffering, but some people, due to genetic manipulation by Lucifer, end up like this. They need more nitrogen in their body, so they take a shortcut, easy way out. But it is all related to God light, guys. It is nothing. It is all nitrogen synthesis problem. You see, methamphetamine, nitrogen, meth. There are millions of humans have died. Billions of dollars have been made. Millions have killed each other. Drug mafia. All because of lack of nitrogen. It is nothing. Out of hundreds of elements. MDMA, you see, nitrogen. Medoamphetamine. Whenever you see amine, it is actually amen, in Christianity and Islam. Amen, amine. It is same thing, I believe it is amine. It is 7. Streptomycin, even your antibiotics contain nitrogen. Penicillin, which in childhood they always give you, right, left and right in India. Nitrogen. As I have said, it is super critical because I have spent thousands of hours, guys, in entire chemistry, biology, physics. It all comes down to number 7, guys. They have switched off secondary metabolism. I have said it 1,000 times, and I don't regret, or I won't shy away from saying 1,000 more times, because this is all there is. Humans use secondary metabolites as medicines, fablings, pigments, and recreational drugs. You see, all the medicines are based on secondary metabolism. They have switched it off. The story would have been over millions of years ago, guys. You and me wouldn't be slave on earth if we had this secondary metabolism active. That genes I am researching is, I have found few, and I'm trying to activate, is going full crazy on it, but we have circled it. All the problems of humanity is due to lack of synthesis of nitrogen. They have switched off certain genes that could easily, the story would end yesterday, guys. As we can see, 30 years later, a Polish botanist Frederick Chepa described secondary metabolites as end products of nitrogen metabolism. End of story, guys. Everything ends here in this sentence. All the drug addiction, all CIA, all C4, all planet Earth, all humanity's end game ends here. Nitrogen metabolism. That's it. This is super critical. We know in religion they always talk about seven sevens, Saptarishi, Satfere in India is Satnam, Sattvic food. In India it's all about 7. Even in Christianity and Islam it's all about 7, as we covered it briefly. But even in science is super 7, more than religion. The core of science is 7, guys. And he knows it. This guy is very ancient. He's snake. He is Lucifer. Don't be fooled. He has controlled thousands of planets. We are but one species under him. But I am going to give you a very good news, guys. What you are seeing as planet Earth, this galaxy, this all this around, this is a pit stop, guys. This will be very, very hard for you to comprehend, but it is a shocking thing. All the things, all Earth, whatever, water, sunlight, we are going away to another. You will, this is like in your lifeline, what you experience on planet Earth. I know this will sound new agey, but it is all based on science, as new agers will never touch science, right? They are afraid of science. So it is all a pit stop. Like black goo covered 90%, and 10% is this stars and planets and galaxies, oxygen, even nitrogen, everything. We are moving to a infinite, more higher reality, guys, where the properties of matter, forget matter, light, properties of light is changing. Can you imagine the gravity of what I am telling you? The light property through which matter and everything created photosynthesis, right? Vibgyor, all violet, indigo, that itself is changing now. One of the things is they are using chemtrails, but the center is India, guys. I will tell you the center. I went there. I spent so much time and effort because nobody knows, but I have researched it. But America is building something incredible and distracting you with politics. You have no idea what they know. The light properties are slowly changing, so they are building something huge in India, guys. I went there. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it. What Americans are doing in India. No Indian knows actually what they are doing. I went to that place because only if you are into physics and into science super critically and into spirituality everywhere, then only you will know what this guy is doing secretly in India. I will cover it soon, that video also. And finally, your DNA, guys. Thymine, all your base pair, right? Nitrogen. It's all this 7. Nitrogen is all DNA. You see, phosphorus, nitrogen. Cytosine, your base pair, nitrogen. I have covered it just to make sense of everything. Nitrogen. All your base pair contains nitrogen and nothing else, guys. And this guy is a like, the problem is people differentiate different types of knowledge. Like I was seeing a video shared by me that one guy was telling that Jesus Christ is Lucifer. Yes, when you read Bible and if your IQ is 200 or 150, you will be able to see Bible in a different way. But if your IQ is 40 or 80, still you will interpret Bible in a different way. You see, the Bible or all the religions is designed by him in such a way that the processing of the information syncs with your IQ level, guys. So if you are high IQ, you will synthesize in Bible and all religion a different way. So exactly the same way, numerology, astrology, Vedic astrology, science, religion, he has given everyone everything, but it is all based on number 7, guys. Based on your intelligence, based on your cognition, your memory, he has designed it. But if you, so it doesn't mean numerology is wrong, astrology is wrong, or religion is wrong, or science is wrong. It is all synthesized based on 7, manipulation of 7. So if you become as dumb as a guy with a human being with 40 IQ, and if you become so smart with 200 IQ, he got you. He will defeat you even if you are 200 IQ and if you are 40 IQ, because he has plans for everything. So that is why when you read Bible, you are confused, because some people interpret Bible in a different way, some people do it. So it is all by design. So if you read science, it will be interpreted differently if you have different IQ than if those who is in MIT, right? So but don't be fooled. For a guy in MIT or anywhere, for him it is all same, guys. As you can see, Jacob's ladder, this is all based on 7. This is the problem. The entire human race is this snakes and ladders. I was actually researching, so literally our life is like snakes and ladders, guys. I don't know if you play this. As you can see, caduceus, you see this twisting, this is phosphorus, this is snake coil ladder, and in between this is nitrogen light, guys, and it is you. That is the whole no one, I don't know why people who study medicine, right, they never ask you what the hell is snake doing in medicine and what is the meaning of these wings, right? There should be a human in here. As this is snakes and ladders exactly represents your DNA and manipulation. Exactly this, guys. I don't know, in India you will be very familiar. If you are watching this, you may have played this game when you were a kid. It is programming AI. There is a AI that is controlling humanity. I will make a video. I found out the gene which is responsible for it, guys. So even this is very critical based on your luck. All gambling, right? And this is the one element through which he controls our DNA, guys. But I will, this ladder, the backbone, you see this twisting is the problem that we are facing. So I don't know how he does it, but I know the element phosphorus, and I know why he is using phosphorus, which I will cover it in next video. But I don't know the whole core properties of why he choose phosphorus, so that it can easily manipulate the light in this dimension, in this matter based reality. But the number of base pairs, number of nitrogen, and number of twist, you have different personalities, guys. People will think that in ancient Indian mythology, they say that if you do bad karma, you will become cat or dog. It is exactly true, because mouse and cat, dogs, we all share similar DNA, guys. Like 9, I think with chimpanzees we are 90, like mouse and us are more than 50, right? Everything is this at the end of the day. So all he has to do is twist. Right now, like people say shape shifting, right? In ancient Indian and even in pagan and Celtic culture, the Lucifer gave his minions some power to twist this DNA. So as soon as you twist, you become a monkey, you become a dog or a cat or a tiger. You can become anything. You just you to know how to use the properties of phosphorus. And when you die, or he has power to make you anything. He can right now make you a cat or a donkey, as he used to do in the past. We have in Indian mythology, but it is all, now we know how he does it, guys. All shape shifting in ancient mythology is based on twisting of nitrogen through phosphorus, guys. If we get this power, we can do this. We can shape shift, we can disappear, we can fly, we can do anything. That is what he used to do. So yeah, guys, I will make more videos, but I felt I have already created a nitrogen based video earlier, but I wanted you to know this super critical, because we will base this information and create something new. So I will not be covering this again, just referencing it. But this is very important for you to know. All your suffering, all your suffering, even if you go to take drugs, you will eventually end up dead. It is based on due to lack of nitrogen synthesis. So yeah, guys, I will soon make newer videos based on this, and share with you even more information.